Hello the internet, thanks for stopping by. It's time to update my Gran Turismo 7 license guides. Thank you to everyone who watched my original ones back in 2023, but they are now at least 2 physics revisions out of date. So here we are, I have completely redone the license guides covering the most recent physics revision in update 1.55. As I did last time, I'm going to walk you around the first lap, stopping at key moments. The second lap around will be totally uninterrupted. So Masters License 8 sees us back at Spa, this time in the Mercedes CLK and in the dry. We're braking at the 100 metre board, we're going all the way down to first to get the engine braking and the rotation of the car, but then going back up to second before I start applying the throttle. Being patient on the throttle, then nailing it on the run down to Eau Rouge. This car has got so much power, so much grip to give, you can have a lot of fun with this car. Eau Rouge, absolutely flat. Going through it at 6th gear, take plenty of curb on the left, avoid the curb on the right, but take plenty of curb on your exit on the left. It's blind, it may take you a few attempts to get it right, but it's a totally flat run through Eau Rouge and Radion. And we need to carry as much speed as we can as we head up the Kemmel Straight towards Lake Comme at the top of the hill. We're looking for a braking reference on the left hand side, it's a late one, we're braking at the 100 metre board. And we're throwing the anchor out all the way down to 2nd gear before immediately back up to 3rd gear as we start to apply the throttle. Only a short burst before the left hand turn here. We're just going to keep the car under control, keep your minimum speed as high as you possibly can. Into the right hander here, take curb if you really want to, but I stay off the curb. I just want to get a smooth clean run through here for a nice exit down the hill towards another big stopping point. And this, it's almost a double apex corner this. You go in early, gone down to 2nd gear, and then you let the car run deeper into the corner before you tighten the steering, straighten off the exit, head over to the right hand side for your second apex of this corner, and then patiently build the throttle up for the short squirt before the left hander here. I've dropped down to 2nd gear for an early turn in, but I'm back up to 3rd as I apply the throttle. I'm keeping away from the curb on the left, but using the curb on the exit on the right. And then we've got the drop down the hill to the ever excellent Pouhon corner. Very difficult to get this right, but in this car you can take a lot of speed. I've dropped it to 4th and trying to hug the curb on the left hand side, but let the car drift out onto the curb on the right hand side, straighten her up, and then you've got maximum throttle as we come out of here. Keep it in 5th gear. Build up your speed, looking for a braking reference on the left hand side, just after the 100 metre board. So much braking power in this car. Keep a tight line through here, hug the curb on the right hand side, stay off the green bit of the curb, let it drift over to the left hand side. I stay off the curb as much as I can on the left hand side because it can push you out towards the right hand side on exit. Take plenty of curb on the right hand side if you want to, and then we've got this critical corner, Stavolo. Very difficult to get this right. Do you avoid the curb or do you monster it? I take a lot of curb mid-corner and then let the car run out onto the curb on the left hand side, but don't go too far wide, it will compromise your exit speed. And then we've got this critical right-hander. You can perhaps try taking it flat out, but I do a bit of a confidence lift because it's important to get a good exit. We're on the run to the bus stop through Blanchimont. Back in Super License number 10 in the Porsche 917 in the wet, this was a white knuckle ride, but in the Mercedes CLK it is flat out through here, nothing to worry about there. We're just trying to spot a braking reference into the bus stop chicane, 150 metre board, that is my reference there. Slam the anchors on, throw the anchor out in fact, all the way down to 1st gear, up to 2nd, a bit of a squirt of throttle, then back down to 1st as I turn into the final section. Back up to 2nd gear as I apply the throttle, patiently, tenderly applying the throttle out of that clumsy left hand final corner. Then it's the race to the line, and hopefully that is enough for your gold standard time. That is a tricky one to get right because that car is so fast, you need to just reprogram your brain as to what it can do. Right, I'm going to leave you alone, let you watch the lap through again without me talking, and I shall catch you at the end. So there we go, that is a gold standard time, and I hope you've seen something in this video to help you complete your licenses. If you found this guide helpful, then do please let me know. A like, a comment and even a subscribe goes a long way to helping others find these guides, and it encourages me to keep doing them in my spare time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.